All right, it's August 27th, 2022, and Robin's going to show us how she cooks her brisket.
Oven roasted brisket.
Oven roasted, okay.
Okay, so we have a 7.5 pound brisket. If you notice, there's not a lot of fat on this one. Some of them come with a lot of fat. So if it has a lot of fat, then you need to trim most of the fat off, just leaving a small layer of fat on the top. So first you're gonna do is just open up the package. We don't need to rinse this, it's fine. You're gonna get 2 layers because you want this completely wrapped over, covered. You wanna do the fat side up. So in order to season it, you're gonna wanna do the bottom first.
That's parchment paper?
Parchment paper. Or you can use butcher's paper, whichever, but parchment's easier to come by around here. So you're lightly gonna baste it with your olive oil, Montreal steak seasoning, and we have this, so I'm just gonna put some of that. You can use some seasonal if you don't have a different kind of rub.
So you can pretty much whatever kind of
Seasonings you want on it.
butt rub or whatever you want to put on there.
You're just gonna put your olive oil on there, just kind of smooth it around.
Rub it
Do
in.
the sides. Now this one's gonna take a lot of seasoning, so you wanna just kind of dump it around. And then just rub it all over, everywhere. Down the sides of it.
You just coat that thing.
In this case, the more the better. Lots of seasoning.
Being pretty liberal with that too.
Yeah, not as bad as the other one, but okay, that side's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
And then dump it over. Hey,
Yeah.
come take the top off of this for me, please.
You're gonna repeat the process?
Yep, same on the other side.
Do you have to score it?
No, not this one. Dump a little bit on there, my hands are yuck. All right.
Assisting today was Faith Tripp, sous chef. In attendance is Logan, supervising. And I'm your host.
Yeah, production manager.
Where do you set the oven at?
Now, we are seasoning this. We are gonna wrap it and then wrap it tight in tinfoil and leave it in the fridge overnight. You're gonna take it out tomorrow, leave it rest on the counter for 1 hour to get room temperature, at least an hour. And then you're gonna bake it on 275, probably 4 to 5 hours. Depending on how many pounds of roast you have, depends on how long it takes to cook it.
And how many pounds was this?
7.5, almost 8.
So you're gonna cook this about 4.5, 5 hours?
4.5, 5 hours.
How do you determine when it's ready?
You use an internal thermometer. Should have had it out. I don't know where it is at the moment. Faith, look for that. But you want your internal temperature to be 185. So what you're gonna do, you're just gonna wrap this up. Completely covered. Then you're gonna put it in heavy duty tinfoil and wrap it tight. You're probably gonna take 2 pieces. And then when you have, when you bake it, like I said, 275 for 4 to 5 hours, depending on how big the meat is. But you want to take your internal thermometer and just push it in. It should go in very easily. It should not have any taunt to the meat at all. It should just kind of go in like butter.
Like butter.
Huh?
Like butter.
Like butter.
In and out.
And make sure, like I said, it reaches 185. Then you're gonna take your meat out, let it rest at least an hour. Do not touch it. Do not open it. Leave it in the foil. Leave it rest for an hour. And then open it up. Slice it thin and enjoy.
All right, we'll take a look at that tomorrow. Till then.